Following is a live special presentation of Retro Sports Network, home of the champions of the past, present, and or future. Good morning, afternoon, evening. My name is Ron Juckett. Welcome to the program for this September 9th, 2025. Is this the last game of the 1956 season? About an hour from now, we'll know for sure whether the New York Yankees will have won their second championship in 7 years on the channel to go along with their 1949 five-game win over the Brooklyn Dodgers, as a matter of fact. Or will the Dodgers be able to bring this back to Brooklyn for a Game 6 tomorrow at noon Eastern, 9 Pacific? Down 3-1, the Dodgers, if they win tonight, will have the next two at home. So there is a chance. However, the Yankees have done pretty much everything they've needed to do pretty much the last 5 weeks. They were at 1 point in 5th place in the American League. They got past the White Sox, they got past the Indians, they got past the Red Sox, and they got past the Tigers to win the American League. The Dodgers kind of have done what you'd expect a team that hasn't played a meaningful game since May to do. Not know what to do with it. Now, again, you've hit the 2 Cy Young Award winners, because we don't do just one. It would be Whitey Ford and Don Newcomb. You saw them face off twice. And, of course, the respective MVPs for both leagues, Duke Snider and Mickey Mantle. And in both cases, Mickey Mantle and Whitey Ford have had the better parts of their counterparts. If the Yankees win, it's over. They will lead the series 3-1. Tom Sturdivant gets the chance to pitch the Yankees to their first World Series in 3 years. The Dodgers, well, they would still like it to be next year all over again, but they got to win this. They got to get it back home. And then they got to have Don Newcomb win a Game 7. It's a tall task, but it's all one game at a time. So that's a setup for you. The last game of the season from New York anyway, regardless of what happens. Game 5. The Yankees can win it all next. As Retro Sports Network presents Major League the 1956 World Series replay. Tonight, from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, it is the American League champion New York Yankees versus the National League champion Brooklyn Dodgers. And tonight's game is brought to you by DigitalDice.com, the best darn podcast on the web for your sports simulation and replay needs. Find Dave and Vinny today on Spotify, Spreaker, iTunes, wherever else fine podcasts are listed. Hilda's here, Scotty's here, the Symphony Band is here, the Dodgers are here in bulk for this one. Tom Sturdivant, who did everything right at Ebbets Field, gets the call to put the Yankees over the top. It is a drop-dead gorgeous day, by the way, here in New York, this 9th day of October, 1956. This is actually would be the perfect game anniversary. Sturdivant in Game 2 went 6 1/3, allowed 3 hits, a run. He is 26. He throws a fastball at 87 and a fly ball pitcher. The Dodgers will line up like this. How you doing, David? Jim Gilliam leads off and will play second base tonight. Pee Wee Reese at short will bat second. Duke Snider, who the Dodgers need something fierce tonight, tomorrow, and Thursday if they're to win the World Series, is in center. He'll go third. Carl Furillo cleans up and right. Gil Hodges at first will bat fifth. Jackie Robinson, if this is the last game of the season, will retire after this game when this series is over. He's in left. He'll bat sixth. Randy Jackson at third will bat seventh. Roy Campanella behind the plate goes eighth. And Carl Erskine, who had such a stressful time in Game 2, tries to rectify that tonight in Game 5. Tom Sturdivant can go as long as the Yankees need. Hank Bauer, a 4 and a 5 and left as we set the Yankee defense for you. Mickey Mantle, an 8 and a 9 in center. Enos Slaughter is a 4 and a 3 in right. Andy Carey a 5 at third. Gil McDougall a 7 and a 10 at short. Billy Martin a 6 and a 9 at second. Bill Skowron is a 6 at first. Yogi Berra a 10 and a 9 behind the plate. And Sturdivant is a 2 on the mound. With a .923 fielding percentage. Jim Gilliam hitting .176 on the series. 3 for 17 with 2 RBI. Greg, how are you? Glad to have you along. Everyone's rooting for the Dodgers tonight. Well, let's see what happens. Gilliam digging in. Sturdivant is ready, and so are we. That is a base hit into right field. Slaughter will cut it off and throw it back in. If there is a Game 6, it'll be noon Eastern tomorrow, 9 Pacific. Pee Wee Reese, 3 for 14 on the series. That's a .214 average with a triple and an RBI. Glad you're doing well. Struck him out, 1 away. Got him on an 0-2 fastball looking. 1 out for Duke Snider. Duke hitting a bit better now, 5 for 15. He has a double. 3 RBI, a run scored. He has walked twice and struck out twice. Sturdivant deals. Fly ball right center. Well hit. Back goes Mickey, and Mantle will make the catch, and Gilliam goes back. Mantle made a leaping catch against that brick wall to make the grab. So Mickey rubbing some dirt on the shoulder. Carl Furillo steps in at 3 for 16. That's 188. A double and 2 RBI. David, you grew up in New England, David? The boys from Brooklyn need the next 3. Yep. The Yankees just need to do what they've been doing. That's into right center. Mantle again going back. It's an easier play, and Mickey will make the catch. And the Dodgers are done in the top of the first. They get a hit and leave a runner on. Half an inning in Game 5 out of the way. Dodgers nothing. Here come the Yankees. Oh, because of Yaz. Okay. So here's Oysk. Carl needs to pitch the game of his life tonight. 30 years old, fastball at 84, a fly ball pitcher. In Game 2, he took the loss. 3 1/3, 8 hits, 4 runs, all earned. He allowed 2 homers, a walk, and a strikeout. In the regular year, he went 20-3 with a 2.40 ERA. So he is more than capable of delivering the goods. Gil McDougall will lead off for the Yankees at short. Enos Slaughter in right, maybe one of the great garbage-time pickups of all time for the Yankees, will bat second. Mickey Mantle in center goes third. Yogi Berra behind the plate cleans up. Bill Skowron at first will bat fifth. Hank Bauer in left goes sixth. Andy Carey at third batting seventh. Billy Martin at second batting eighth. Sturdivant will go ninth, and Erskine has plenty of left in the tank after his short outing in Game 2. Defensively for the Dodgers, Jackie Robinson a 2 and a 2 in left. That has been their Achilles heel. They're not going to go with Ambrose tonight. Duke Snider an 8 and a 7 in center. Carl Furillo a 6 and a 10 in right. Randy Jackson is a 6 at third. Pee Wee Reese an 8 and a 7 at short. Jim Gilliam a 9 and a 6 at second. Gil Hodges a perfect 10 at first. Campanella a 10 and a 10 behind the plate. And Erskine is an 8 on the mound with a .977 fielding percentage. Considering that Toronto is a AAA team for the Red Sox from 60 to 66, you would think that there would be a reason that you would root for the Sox. But Greg just doesn't like the Yankees. McDougall 4 for 18 on the series, a double, a triple, and 2 RBI. Carl starts the ball game. That is a ground ball. Gilliam has it, throws to Hodges, 1 out. For Slaughter, hitting .278, 5 for 18, 2 doubles, and 2 RBI. You meant, oh. I knew which Sox you were talking about. Pitch to Slaughter. Fly ball right field. Back goes Ferrillo. And that is off the wall. Slaughter has 2. He's going to go for 3. The throw to third is cut off by Reese. And the 40-year-old Slaughter has a triple. Frank Sinatra, by the way, sang the national anthem before Game 5. Mickey Mantle at 286, a home run, and 2 RBI. My goodness. Erskine deals. Base hit left field. The Yankees go up 1-0. Robinson throws it in. Randy Jackson made a bad play. Mantle has the RBI, and the Yankees get the first run. Yogi Berra has not had a great World Series. He is 2 for 17, a double and a solo homer. Mantle can steal. Let's see what Erskine does here. He goes to the plate. That's up the middle for a base hit. And Mickey will hold at second. We are not going to let Erskine pitch very long if that's the case. Dick Williams was leading the Maple Leafs, the AAA crowd in 66. Yep. Hired by the Sox in 67 and was a manager for the Impossible Dream, which I will not sing. Bill Skowron is 6 for 18 on the series. A double, a triple, 2 homers, and 4 RBI. Mantle on second, Berra on first. Prime time, yep. It's our second primetime game of the World Series. And Roger Craig is loosening in the Dodger pen. Pitch to Skowron. Popped up. Jackson. So Rainmaker on this clear day in New York will make the catch. 2 out for Bauer, who's hitting .250, 4 for 16, a double, 2 homers, and 5 RBI. So Mantle on second, Berra on first. Erskine, 4 innings in this World Series. He's allowed 11 hits. Pitch to Bauer. There's a ground ball to Pee Wee. He'll go to Hodges, and the Dodgers get around it. It was a shaky bottom of the first if you're a Dodger fan. The Yankees leave on 2. They get 3 hits, a run, and no errors. After 1 in Game 5, it's the Yankees 1, the Dodgers nothing. So Hodges, Robinson, and Jackson to face Sturdivant here in the second. Greg says that Dick Williams was a great manager. Managed a lot of teams and got a lot out of them. 84 Padres being on that list. Struck him out. Sturdivant got him to chase a 1-2 fastball. So 1 out for Robinson. Jackie at 267. An RBI, 2 runs scored. He's 4 for 15. That is a line shot to Mantle. Mickey dives and can't get it. Robinson has 2, going for 3, and Jackie has a triple. The danger in going for that catch, instead of just letting it go for a single, is you pretty much got an entire football field out there in the outfield. And that one bounced all the way to the monuments out there in left center. And Robinson, with his speed, is on third. Here's Randy Jackson, 2 for 8 on the series, with 2 RBI. Pitch. Ground ball to third. Carey. They'll try for the runner. The throw to Berra. Got him! Jackie was going for home. Carey had a 32% chance. He threw a strike down to Yogi, and this time around, nothing doing. So 2 out for Campanella, hitting .235 with a double. 4 for 17. Ouch is right. There's a fly ball left field. Back goes Bauer. That is well hit, but there's a lot of room, and Hank will make the catch. And so what the Dodgers taketh, they've given away. No runs, a hit, no errors. Bottom two here in Game 5. Yankees 1, Brooklyn nothing. Yeah, that one hurt. Normally I would go for the shore out, but that was a high chance. You take it. Andy Carey, who made that play, 2 for 12 on the series. 2 singles, 3 runs, a stolen base, and has walked 3 times. Erskine deals. There's a base hit into line drive. Snyder's there, makes the catch. Duke rode the Schwinn, made the catch, 1 out. For Billy Martin, 2 for 14 on the series with the double. That's a slow bounder to Hodges. Gills got it. 2 out. For Sturdivant, who went 2 for 3 in Game 2. How you doing, Tribe Fan and AP? Glad to have you along. If we do have a Game 6, new tomorrow. Pitch to Sturdivant. Popped up. Left side. Pee-wee. Makes the catch, and that will do. Well, Erskine's going to hit here, I would think. No runs, no hits, no errors. After 2, it's the Yankees 1, the Dodgers nothing. Erskine did get in that bat in Game 2. He is 0 for 1. Center field, Mantle, 1 out. For Jim Gilliam, who singled his first time up. Opening 9 for Sturdivant. 2 1/3, 2 hits, and 2 strikeouts. So not only is this on the calendar, October 9th, 1956, the perfect game from Larson. So it was Game 5. Also, today is the 60th anniversary of Sandy Koufax's perfect game at Dodger Stadium. Pitch to Gilliam. There's a fly ball right center. Slaughter moving over. Enos is there. 2 out for Pee Wee Reese, who struck out his first time up. Some enterprising fan had a reel-to-reel machine. And as Sandy inched closer and inched closer to his perfect game, he turned it on to record the top of the 9th. And that's the reason why Vin Scully's poetic call exists. Pitch to Pee Wee. There's a fly ball down the line and left. Back goes Bauer. Hank to the wall and will make the catch, and that will do. Dodgers go in order here in the 3rd. After 2.5, it's the Yankees 1, the Dodgers nothing. So Erskine threw the lineup once. 31 pitches, 2 innings, 3 hits. McDougald is 0 for 1. There is a ground ball to Hodges. Gill has to wait for it. Little extra chunky there with the Giants now playing here for football. It's been the first year that football on a regular basis at Yankee Stadium. Enos Slaughter tripled his first time up and scored on the Mantle base hit. He's going to get on again. Are you kidding me? Slaughter single, going for 2. The throw to second, and Enos Slaughter has a double and a triple today. Casey goes out to bring him the oxygen tank himself. Slaughter is 40 and has 5 bases. It's his 3rd double of the series. 1 out for Mantle. Now, Mickey has singled and driven in a run. I don't think the computer would walk him here. And I think that's the move. So we will walk Mickey Mantle. So first and second, one out, and Erskine, Walter Olson, and Roy Campanella feel better with their chances to face Yogi Berra than Mickey Mantle. Yogi has a single tonight. Slaughter on second, Mantle on first. One out, third inning. Bart has brought the Ballantine out. Yankees 1-0. Slaughter tripled in the first and scored on a Mantle single. And Berra walks. And again, Roger Craig is up in the pan. For Bill Skowron, who could get a lot of votes for MVP if this ends tonight. And some balance. So here's Skowron. Erskine now in the fire. Slaughter on third. Mantle on second. Berra on first. Bases loaded, one out. Yankees won. I think we'll give him Skowron. Maybe. What do you say, Scotty? How much longer do you give Oysk? Well, wait a minute here. Craig, quick tossing along the third base side. Waiting to see if he gets the call. Home plate umpire Stevie Wonder brushes off home plate. The second coming of Casey. Hugh or Stengel? I tend to agree with AP here. Anyone else want to chime in? Scotty says leave him in. Wow. All right. Erskine gets the vote of confidence from his hitting coach. He deals. Base hit left field. Slaughter will score. Robinson picks it up. Mantle around third. Mickey runs through a stop sign. Berra holds the throw to Campanella. Not in time. It's 3-0. That's it. Moose Skowron does it again. And Alston comes out to get him. Wow. The Dodger faithful are stunned. Roger Craig pitched in Game 2. It's only a 3-0 game. It's not over. But Carl Erskine, who was a 20-game winner in the replay, had none stuff come October. Craig 3 2/3 in Game 2. 2 hits and 3 strikeouts. Yep. I really, with a runner on, do you really want to pitch to Mickey Mantle? I know that I make some questionable decisions, but I'm not going to let Mickey Mantle beat me. Going to pitch to Bauer, and he walked him. Yep. Craig needs that slitter to be his friend. The bases are loaded for Andy Carey, or else this is going to be over quick. Bauer on first, Skowron on second, Berra on third. Brooklyn is like a hockey team winning the... Yep. You mean they would be like the... No, I'm not going to do it because there's a Leafs fan here. But yes, I know where you're going with that. So Andy Carey can pretty much end the series right now. Struck him out. He got the fork ball over on a 1-2. 2 out for Billy Martin, who's 0 for 1. Snyder, Ferrillo, and Hodges for the Dodgers in the 4th. It's not over, especially if Craig can get Martin out. Struck him out. He got out of it. He got around the walk. The Yankees get 2. They chase Erskine for the second time in a row early. 2 hits, and they've left on 5. And after 3, it is the Yankees 3, the Dodgers nothing. So Snyder, Ferrillo, and Hodges to try to chip away at this Yankee lead. Snyder 0 for 1. Another high fly ball to Mantle in right center. And Mickey this time doesn't need to smash his shoulder against the wall. I know you're not a Leaf fan, but the person above you chatting is. And he's from Alberta. Actually, we're fully represented on Canadian television tonight. Mr. Waterfield is a retired person. You worked in the engineering department at CTV, right? In Edmonton? And Mr. Gorky was a reporter for CBC News. That's kind of cool. Ferrillo was 0 for 1. Base hit left field. It gets past McDougald. Bauer will pick it up. So Carl is on the 3rd hit for the Dodgers. Here's Hodges. Gill struck out his first time up. That is a base hit in the right field. Slaughter picks it up. Skowron should have made it. So the Dodgers have first and second, 1 out for Jackie Robinson, who has a triple today. Yeah, they need to get something out of this one, AP, absolutely. And you got the right guy at the plate. Sturdivant pitched well. Has not pitched super tonight, but he hasn't needed to. Dem Bums not ready to go quietly into that good night. Pitch to Robinson, and he walked him. And the bases are loaded. You're 20 miles from the BC border. Almost there. For Randy Jackson, yo dog, he's 0 for 1. For Willow on 3rd. Hodges on 2nd. Robinson, the tying run, on 1st. And Randy, the go-ahead run at the plate. Sturdivant deals. Struck him out. Sturdivant throws the fork ball for strike 3. And that'll bring up Campanella. Yeah, you need something now. You can't be leaving runners on like this. Roy is 0 for 1. Sturdivant doesn't need to go 9, but if they can get him through 7, the Yankees will take it. Bart starting to chew his fingernails. Pitch to Campy. Ground ball up the middle. McDougald to the bag, and the Dodgers leave him loaded. No runs. 2 hits. No errors. The Dodgers have left on 5. After 3.5 in Game 5, Yankees 3, Dodgers nothing. Is Scotty's closer to Canada than I am, Greg? And Chris. They threaten but do not score. I'd have loved to have seen Herb score in the World Series game, wouldn't you? So here's how we got here. In the best game of the series so far, the Yankees beat the Dodgers 3-2 and 10 in Game 1. 3 solo homers. Mantle, Bauer, and Skowron. Bauer with a game winner in the 10th off of Don Newcomb. In Game 2, the Yankees beat Carl Erskine 6-1 to go up 2-0. In Game 3, the Dodgers, trying to channel their inner 85 Royals and 86 Mets, pounded the Yankees 10-1. Sal Magley with the distance and had 3 hits. And in Game 4 yesterday, the Yankees returned the favor and beat the crap out of the Dodgers 7-1. So Sturdivant breathes a sigh of relief as he comes to the plate. 2 for 4 on the series. Craig would be due up to start the 5th, so we'll see what the computer does. Struck him out. Craig has fed 3. Sean rooting for the Yankees. McDougald is 0 for 2 tonight. I think Sean's boy is going to be the MVP. Mantle did win the Triple Crown. Uh-oh. Scotty is a scofflaw in Vancouver. They actually give a ticket for jaywalking? Are you serious? Pitch to McDougald. And Gill draws the walk. Vancouver wants me. I can't go back there. Vancouver wants me. I don't think anyone's ever sung that before. Enos Slaughter has doubled and tripled today and scored twice. Yeah, that's from both leagues. Mickey won the Triple Crown in the American League, and Carl Furillo took away Duke Snyder's Triple Crown in the National League. Slaughter rips this one to first. Hodges has it. Reese for 1. Slaughter's going to reach again. I don't know what they put in Enos Slaughter's Geritol before the series started, but my goodness. So here's Mickey Mantle. You're pitching to Mickey now. He has singled, driven in a run, scored, and drew an intentional walk. Was that Canadian DJ? Wow, I did not know that. Pitch to Mickey. And Mickey draws the walk. Craig gave him nothing to hit. And now brings up Yogi Berra, who walked the last time up. He also has singled. So Slaughter on second, Mantle on first. 3-0 New York. 2 out, bottom of the 4th. Yogi swings, ground ball to the mound. Craig goes to Hodges, and that will do. Yankees threaten but do not score. It is still a ball game. After 4. Yankees 3, Dodgers nothing. You got flagged for guy to give him the hook? Seriously? See what the computer does. I would imagine they would pinch hit for Craig. What are we going with? I would go with Amoros. Yeah, they're tough in New York when you go to Park. So Amoros, who was 0 for 6 on the series, will get the pinch hit. The Dodgers trying to get a hold of Richard Dean Anderson to duct tape together 3 runs. He was a Canadian DJ just as the Big Bopper was in the U.S. What? What? Oh, baby, you know what I like there. Amoros strikes out. That worked. Here's Gilliam. Jim is 1 for 2 tonight with a single. Sturdivant, 18 batters, 70 pitches, 4 1/3, 4 hits, a walk, and 4 strikeouts. Big Bopper impressions is not something you're ever going to see in the Fortnite stream for sure. Pitch to Gilliam. There's a ground ball to Martin. Billy Waits throws to Scour and 2 out. Pee Wee Reese is 0 for 2 with a strikeout. I'm scaring the pigeons. I'm sorry. Don't know what we'll do tomorrow if the World Series ends. We'll come up with a draw for the greatest hits, and a first round best of 3 will start Monday at noon Eastern. Pee Wee 0 for 2 with a strikeout. If the World Series continues, Game 6, because it's only 3-0, tomorrow at noon. There's a high ground ball to third. Carey with a web gem. How about that? The Yankees want this, and they want it bad. Halfway home through game number 5, Yankees 3, Dodgers nothing. Oh, my goodness. Three runs, 5 hits, no errors for the Yankees here in game number 5. Halfway through it, the Dodgers, no runs, 4 hits, and no errors. Mickey Mantle with an RBI single in the first to give the Yankees a 1-0 lead, and the big inning was the third. The Yankees sent 8. Bill Skowron, a 2-run single to make it 3-0, chasing Carl Erskine for the second straight start, and the Dodgers had 2 hits and a walk in the fourth, and put a bagel on the board. Not even an egg cream. Erskine 2 1/3, 5 hits, 3 runs, all earned. He walked 2. Craig, an inning and 2/3, 3 hits and three walks and 3 strikeouts. Sturdivant, 5 innings, 4 hits, a walk, and 4 strikeouts. Chuck Templeton, a household name in his own house, 0-1, a 7.36 ERA, 6 games, 2 starts, 18 1/3, 19 hits. He's a fastball pitcher, 87, and walked 10 and struck out 8 in real life. Scoured 1 for 2. He has driven in 6 on the series, and Taylor, the singer of Indiana Wants Me, became a songwriter and producer at Motown. That's pretty good. Scouring in the left. Back goes Robinson, way back there. Jackie off the wall. Scouring's in with a double. For Hank Bauer, who was 0 for 1 with a walk. That's a base hit. What was the computer thinking? Robinson will pick it up. Scouring around third. He will score. And now it's 4-0. We'll give him Carey, who's 0 for 2 with a strikeout. AI made a bad decision there. Labine quickly warming. If there is a game 6, it would be look, it would be Larson for the Yankees because he pitched game 3, but he got outpitched. Carey swings right field. Ferrillo coming in, makes the catch for the out. Let's take a look here. I forgot who pitched. Oh, Sal Maglie. So Maglie would go tomorrow. The Yankees have options. Billy Martin is 0 for 2 with a strikeout. The computer is a Yankee fan. April in Paris or April in Brooklyn? Pitch to Billy. There's a high ground ball to Hodges. He'll take it to the bag himself. For the out, Bauer moves up. Sturdivant's 0 for 2. Newcomb pitched yesterday, didn't pitch very well. Guardian beat the Royals Oh, really? Oh, that's a 2-hour start. 8:39. Yep. So Newcomb will not be going tonight, and the computer burned Drysdale yesterday. Sturdivant 0 for 2 with a strikeout. There is a base hit into center field. Bauer around third. He's going to score. And it's 5-0 New York. All right, who are we going with? Oh, Labine. I'm going to go with Labine. So Clem, who had a tremendous year, 7-2, a 2.80 ERA, 28 saves, 30 years old. He did start 3 games. Fastball at 87 and a standard pitcher. We'll get some work with 2 out here in the 5th. McDougald is 0 for 2 with a walk. And he walks McDougald. Doesn't really matter who I'm putting in tonight, does it? Here's Slaughter. Sargent is 2 for 3. Double, triple, has scored twice. Sturdivant on second. McDougald on first. Labine deals. There's a ground ball to third. Jackson's got it. He'll throw to first. Slaughter out on a bang-banger. Well, the Yankees have some more insurance. We go to the 6th in Game 5. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors. They've left on 9, but when you lead 5-0, it doesn't matter. Duke Snyder is 0 for 2. Slow chopper. Carey's got it. Won't risk it. Infield hit for Snyder. Just the 5th hit. Here's Ferrillo. Carl 1 for 2 today. Sturdivant deals. There's a base hit into left center field. Bauer picks it up. Dodgers trying to get something going here, but they've had rallies stymied in the 4th. Gil Hodges 1 for 2, a single, and strikeout. And AP says, if you can't win, if you can't score runs. Sturdivant's pitch. Hodges left center. Mantle, a lot of room, makes the catch, 1 out. Bart, you can be happy. Jackie Robinson has a walk and a triple today. Sturdivant has done his job. Fly ball, center field. Mantle, 2 out. Sturdivant won't go the distance. Yeah, Thomas Sturdy, he won't buckle here. Well, Steve doesn't usually watch the night game, so you can be our bad punster. Randy Jackson 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Tom deals. There's a line shot to left field on the line. Fair ball. Snyder will score. Ferrillo scores. It's 5-2. So Randy Jackson does his job. Here's Campy. He's 0 for 2. DJ John, who had to mortgage his house at Costco. Hope those muffins were worth it. Campy 0 for 2. Sturdivant still has a 3-run lead. Fly ball left field. Back goes Bauer. This will Stay in the yard. We go to the bottom of the sixth. The Dodgers break through. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors. They've left on 6. We go to the bottom of the sixth. Labine probably pitching his last inning. Yankees 5, Dodgers 2. Mickey has walked twice, singled, driven in a run, and scored. Right center, well hit. Back goes Snyder. Goodbye. Mantle with a dagger into right center. His first of the World Series. It is 6-2. Yep. Here's Yogi, 1 for 2. He is singled and walked. I'll say this: we know that most of you are Dodger fans that are watching. The Yankees have earned this. They very quietly, I said in the open, took the American League. They had to pass 4 other teams to do it. And again, if you were to just look at the replay records of these two teams, this would be a huge upset. I mean, this would be 69 Mets. The Dodgers were 18 games better. But the Yankees were the better team on paper coming into the season. And they have shown it here in this World Series. Yep. Yogi 1 for 2. That's in the left field. Robinson and Reese. Pee-wee on the grass. 1 out for Skowron, who was 2 for 3 today. 8 for 21 on the series. He's driven in 2 today. Be curious whether I would do Skowron or Whitey Ford as the MVP. Pitch to Skowron. Base hit. My word. That will roll all the way to the wall. Skowron has his second double of the day, his third of the series. So here is Hank Bauer. Hank 1 for 2. He has a single, an RBI, a run scored, and a walk. Labine deals, and that's a hard hit ball to Gilliam. He'll throw it to Hodges for the out. Skowron moves on to third. 2 out for Andy Carey, who is 0 for 3 with a strikeout. I have a feeling that Mr. DeMarco's favorite player is now Mr. Skowron. Ground ball. Hodges can't make the play, and the run scores. Hodges had it go through the wickets, and it's 7-2 New York. Oh, my word. Billy Martin is 0 for 3 tonight with a strikeout. Sometimes, if it wasn't for bad luck, the Dodgers wouldn't have any luck at all. It is a 5-run lead. Right field, Furillo. And that'll do. The Yankees, 2 runs, 2 hits, and Gil Hodges' second error of the series. Yankees need 9 outs. They lead Game 5, 7-2. Let's see what the computer does with Labine. It really doesn't matter at this point. Charlie Neal will pinch hit. Charlie, 1 for 4 on the series with the double. To third. Carey over to Skowron. 1 out. For Jim Gilliam, 1 for 3 tonight. 4 for 20 on the series. Tournament 27 batters, 6 1/3, which is how far he went in Game 2. 109 pitches. 7 hits, a walk, and 4 strikeouts. 7 runs, 10 hits, no errors for the Yankees, and they have left on 10. The Dodgers, 2 runs, 7 hits, and an error, and they have left on 6. Gilliam drops one down for a hit. Well, why not? So Gilliam dropped the bunt and is on. That's the 8th hit for the Dodgers. Pee Wee Reese is 0 for 3 with a K. Sturdivant deals up the middle. Sturdivant, Martin for 1, and the throw to first is not in time. So Reese will reach on the fielder's choice. 2 out. For Duke Snyder, 1 for 3, a single, and a run scored. Fly ball left field. Back goes Bauer. Hank to the wall. Stretch time, 7-2 New York. Ed Sears and Roebuck coming in to pitch for the Dodgers. Did not have a great replay. 6-6. 6.82 ERA. That's bad. That's bad. 25 years old. Fastball at 89 and a fly ball pitcher. 62 innings. 72 hits. 48 runs, 47 earned. He allowed 15 homers. He walked 26 and struck out 49. Sturdivant will stay in the game. McDougald and Slaughter. And then Mickey Mantle probably for the last time this year. To short, Pee Wee. Long throw. Has it for the out, 1 away. Gil McDougald has walked twice. It is 0 for 2. Base hit left field. I'm trying to think. An 18-game spread. I mean, wouldn't this be the equivalent of the Mets beating the Orioles in '69? I mean, you would have thought, if you didn't know, if these were the only 5 games that you've watched of mine all year, AP, the Dodgers don't have anybody that can pitch against the Yankees, apparently. Edith Slaughter is 2 for 4. Double, triple, and has scored twice. I mean, I am just stunned. I honestly thought this was going to go 7. It did in real life. Slaughter to the mound. Roebuck only throws to Hodges. Enos is finally retired, and McDougald moves up to second. 2 out for Mickey Mantle, who gets a huge hand. He is 2 for 2 tonight. 6 for 16 on the series. He has 2 home runs in the series and driven in 4. Popped up. Little right side. Hodges will make the catch, and that will do. No runs are hit. The Yankees have left on 11, but you can do that when you lead 7-2. So Ferrillo is 2 for 3 tonight. Or today, has singled twice and scored a run. Oh yeah, the 56 Yankees were not a Cinderella story by any stretch. It's hard because when you look, like I said, when you look at it from the real life angle, this is not that huge of a surprise. But when you look at it from a replay standpoint, this is stunning. And he walked. There's some stirring down of the Yankee pen. Gil Hodges 1 for 3. He has singled and struck out. Sturdivant deals, and he walks Hodges, and that will be it. But they're going to wait a minute because Jackie Robinson will come to the plate, and this will be it. So Robinson, one of the greatest heroes in American history, probably, unless something strange happens, taking his last at bat. He has a triple tonight, 1 for 2, 5 for 17 on the series. And now they will come get him, and it will be Tommy Byrne. So Byrne had a great replay. 8-1, a 2.44 ERA, 33 games, 8 starts, 99 innings, 85 hits, 32 runs, 27 earned. He allowed 6 homers. He walked 44 and struck out 55. He is 37, fastball at 84, and a ground ball plus pitcher. Yep, no, Johnny Padres certainly hurt. Yeah, Bart, I'm starting to think that. Milwaukee and Cincinnati for sure. So Furillo on second. Hodges on first for Robinson. 1 for 2 with a walk and a triple tonight. Jackie swings. Base hit into center field. So they're loaded for Randy Jackson, who is 1 for 3. A double and 2 RBI. Yankees need 6 outs. Byrne would like to get him. Slow chopper to Byrne. Tommy will try for 2. Martin for 1. Scourin for 2. It's 7-3, but there's 2 out. They will do 2 for the price of 1 there. For Campanella, who is 0 for 3. Hodges on third. Ground ball foul first base side. Scourin throws it to an eager fan from Ontario. 2-2 the count. Byrne deals. Popped up. Left side. It'll be Carey. Andy waits. And the Yankees need 3 outs to win the World Series. Dodgers do get a run. On 1 hit and no errors. They've left on 8. We have played 7.5 here in the Bronx. The Yankees 7, the Dodgers 3. So Berra, Scourin, and Bauer to face Roebuck here in the 8th. Yogi 1 for 3 today with a walk. Chopper to Roebuck. Over to Hodges, 1 out. If this is it, and it's still a 4-run game, Bill Scourin is pretty much the World Series MVP. 9 for 22 in the series. 3 doubles. A triple, 2 homers, and 6 RBI, and he scored 6 runs. As always, it is a pleasure for you guys to come and share your lunch hours with me and all that. And so hard to believe that we're pretty much about 5 minutes away from the end of our 7th year of this together. Thank you all so much. It means an awful lot. We got a tournament coming up and 86 in January. Pitch to Scourin. That is a base hit. So Scourin pretty much punches his ticket to the MVP. A 10-hit World Series, and 4 of them coming tonight. So here's Bauer, 1 for 3, an RBI, and a run scored, and a walk. Sean, you probably, and Greg and Chris, Moosehead beer. When I was a middle school kid, or junior high, because we're that age, that was the big one. Everyone at my high school had Moosehead beer t-shirts. From Ontario, most likely a Yankee fan, considering the first 2. Oh, well, yeah. More Yankee fans and Jays fans when they played the Big E. Golden Goose, thank you. Whoever you are. Pitch to Campy and Roebuck have a word. Didn't say it was a good beer, but you've had it. Gilliam, infield fly, 2 out for Carey, 0 for 4. Oh, I'm sure. Same with the Red Sox. Do we pinch it? Who we got? Carey gets a hearty handshake as Bob Serve comes to the plate, 1-for-2. Struck him out, and that'll do it. The Yankees are 3 outs away. Who can play third base? Jerry Coleman will come in. He got a pinch hit in one of these games. So the Dodgers, I'm sure, will pinch hit. Byrne, 3 outs away. Dodgers 4 to tie, 5 to force the bottom of the ninth. That is true, Tribe fan says. Mid to late 90s, there were probably more Indians fans at Tiger and Blue Jay games than their own fans. It'll be Gino Simoli to pinch hit for the Dodgers. He's 0 for 1. 3 runs, 9 hits, an error for Brooklyn. Kill Hodges of all people. And 8 left on. The Yankees, 7 runs, 12 hits, no errors, and they have left on 12. But it hasn't mattered. Byrne starts the ninth. Simoli strikes out. He chased at 0-2, and they're 2 outs away. OV. I've heard of O'Keefe. That's not OV. Jim Gilliam, 2 for 4 tonight. 5 for 21 on the series. There's a line of horses ringing the dirt track here at Yankee Stadium to at least let the players get off in one piece. Pitch to Gilliam, and Jim draws the walk, which allows New York's finest to continue to man the lines. 1 out for P.B. Reese, 0 for 4 tonight with a strikeout, 167 on the series. Sleeman's Cream Ale. I've had Genesee Cream Ale, I like that. Pitch to Reese. To McDougal, does this hit? Nope, only throw is to first. Gilliam goes to second, but it is the last chance saloon. Old Vienna. So how fitting that it's Duke Snyder, who was 1 for 4, 6 for 19 on the series. He has a run scored tonight. Yeah, the Brooklyns are being served Billy Beer. So here we go. 2 out, 7-3, Yankees 1 out away. Fly ball, right field. Slaughter going back. Makes the catch, and all is right in the Yankee universe once again. They have won the World Series 4-1, 7-3 in the finale. 3 hours and 16 fake minutes. Yankees win the World Series, 7 runs, 12 hits, no errors, and they left on 12. The Dodgers, 3 runs, 9 hits, an error, and they left on 9. Tom Sturdivant, 2-0 in the series, 7 innings, 8 hits, 3 runs, all earned. They walked 3 and struck out 4. And Tommy Byrne retired 6 of the 7 men he faced. Yankee pitching had a 2.74 ERA. The Dodgers, we won't need to go through it. It just... Erskine... No one had... Roebuck and Craig were their heroes. Scouring the MVP, 4 for 5 tonight. 10 hits on the series. He had 435. You look at those teams, the Dodgers in the series hit 253, and the Yankees hit 258. But what matters is wins, and the Yankees got 4 of them. And that's why they are the world champions. Again, thank you all so much. It means a lot. We get about 5,000 views a month for these games and all that. So the Yankees, the 56 Yankees, joined the 49 Yankees, the 78 Dodgers, and others in our greatest hits tournament, which will begin next Monday. We'll figure out, we're not going to seed them. It'll be a blind draw, best of 3 is how we'll do that. But thanks for indulging me in 1956. We'll do 86 again in the winter, and so that's it. It took us 9 months and 9 days to do it, and all that to get the New York Yankees to win like they did in real life. Thank you so much. We will talk to you soon. Have a great night, and again, congratulations to Mickey Mantle, Yogi Berra, Billy Martin, Casey Stengel, Whitey Ford, and the World Series MVP, Bill Skowron. The Yankees are the champions. Good night.